Hello, hello, coming at you from Paris. It is a very, very rainy day in Paris. I've actually heard that it's been raining all week, which kind of sucks. But honestly, it's been nice for me because I've been spending most of my day at my desk working. I don't have my first event till tonight. We got in late last night, so it's been kind of a nice slow start. And honestly, most of the times during Paris Fashion Week, I don't even have the time to really sit down and do computer work. So this has actually been pretty nice. So you guys know that typically I always do the full Milan and Paris Fashion Week seasons, but this season has been a little bit different. Literally up until 2 days before I was supposed to fly out to Milan, I was fully booked, like all week in Milan, all 10 days of Paris. And then, I don't know, like 2 days before I was supposed to fly out, I was like, I'm just not feeling it. And I decided to listen to whatever voice that was in my head, and I canceled Milan. And I'm only doing the second half of Paris. I think I'm okay with it. I don't know. Like, I feel like in seasons past, like, we've booked out like the full 3 weeks away from home, and it's been like such a long time to be away. Some amazing experiences, some of my favorite brands whose shows I get to attend, and those have always been so special. And I'm not saying that I'm like coming to the end of the road in like me going to Fashion Week. Like, no, I still absolutely love it. I think this year has just been one where I've been reprioritizing some things just from a personal standpoint. And I think one of the things that I really wanted to prioritize was listening to myself and my body and just like my mind a little bit more. So yeah, I've just been like catching up on all of the shows, all of my favorite collections online, just like everyone else. And I am going to a few shows this time around while we're here, but really like the main reason why I'm in Paris is for what I'm doing tonight. I have been working with the Christian Louboutin team for the longest time, one of my favorite brand partners, honestly. Like, they've been so incredible, and honestly it's been such a good way for me to rediscover the brand, because I feel like Louboutin has such a reputation for like having just really super crazy stiletto high heels that are just like super uncomfortable. But having worked with them, I have rediscovered what a Christian Louboutin shoe is, and I found so many styles and pieces that I actually really love. So it's been kind of a really cool way for me to rediscover and fall back in love with this brand. So I'm so excited for the show that we are going to tonight. I'm really hoping that this rain clears up, because otherwise we're going to have a situation with my hair and makeup, but fingers crossed. And then my sister comes into town tomorrow. Have a few meetings throughout the rest of the week, but honestly, I think what this vlog is mostly going to be is just going to be showing you guys little bits of Paris from maybe not as much of like a fashion week point of view, but I don't know, I'll just take you guys through, and maybe we can like fall back in love with this city together. You know what? I think this is actually going to be a good trip for me, because I feel like whenever I come to Paris, it's always like so work centric, and I am like barely in my hotel, just literally dashing in and out to like shows, events, presentations, bam, back to back. And I'm not really slowing down to love the city, which is crazy because I love Paris. But like the last few times I've been here, it's been just so show centric that I don't even really take the time to stop and enjoy the fact that I am just in one of the most beautiful cities in the whole world. So that is definitely going to be my goal this time around, and I'm very excited to do that. So I'm just going to finish up some of my work for the rest of the afternoon, start getting ready for the Christian Louboutin show, and then we're going to head out then. Okay, here's the outfit for tonight. Hold on, let me move this. Wearing this tube top from Totem, super cute. And then I found this really cool skirt. It's by Awake Mode, and it's just really fun. I love that it's like tassely, but just like all these circles that are stitched together in like a bunch of tassels all around the skirt. And I picked it because I'm wearing a pair of boots by Louboutin, and I really wanted to make sure the boots show through, so it's going to be really easy to see them. But yeah, go get some makeup on my face, and then I think we'll be ready to go. Okay, so we are done. That's pretty much the outfit. These are the boots that I'm gonna be wearing tonight. How cool are they? You guys might have seen me wear them on Instagram already. I posted a photo wearing them a few weeks ago after New York Fashion Week. Just need to use some setting spray for my face. By the way, this is the best setting spray I have ever used. It actually keeps everything in place. And little hack for anyone that gets like creases in their laugh line, I always go a little bit extra in that area. So like this. It's like right here. And it sets it. I mean, it needs to dry right now. Looks kind of crazy. But you guys will see by the end of the night, that crease I usually get, like right there in my laugh lines, there's like no crease at all thanks to that setting spray. I don't know what I've been doing for years without it, but it is such a lifesaver. Just starting off a really quiet morning. I actually have a fitting later on, so I'm gonna bring you guys along to that. It's for Zimmermann. Honestly, like when I came to Paris, I was not planning on doing a heavy show schedule at all. Like it was supposed to be kind of like in and out really quickly, but I figured since I'm still gonna be in Paris on Monday and I got an invite to the Zimmermann show, why not? I really do love the brand. They have some beautiful dresses, and I feel like a lot of people have an idea of what a Zimmermann dress or a Zimmermann aesthetic looks like, but there's so much more to the brand. So I hope that I get to see some of those pieces in the showroom today that I will definitely be showing you guys. Other than that, pretty much the rest of my day is open and free. I do have a meeting, a lunch meeting later on in the afternoon with my management, so we'll be doing that, but then outside of that, it's pretty open. And I'm very excited because there were a couple shops that I wanted to check out. I don't know if I'm gonna get around to doing that today, but we'll see. Other than that, really, I'm just catching up on work and just gonna enjoy Paris. So let's see what the day brings. Maybe I'll start with this. Okay guys, we're gonna go on a little shopping expedition. Gonna see if I can find a couple things that have been on my wish list for like quite a while. Really keeping my fingers crossed. Let's see what all we can find. We're at the Cartier store right now, and there is a watch that I've had on my wish list for quite a while. It's super nice, but it's very pricey, so I don't know. I'm still trying to make a decision here. Yeah, the first one. Congratulations. Oh my gosh. If I get a watch, it has to be. Yeah. Yeah. Look, did you see how it Merci, bye. Oh my God, guys, I got it. I cannot believe that just happened. Wow. We are at the Zimmermann show.
It's really beautiful here. Our outfits are really nice. I love the dress.
Okay, so this is our first Zimmermann show. We've never been to this one before, but I feel like it's been one of those brands that we both wear pretty often.
Yeah, I love their dresses. I feel like they're perfect for vacations.
Yeah, so definitely excited to see what the new collection looks like. But we didn't have the time to show off our outfits before we ran in because we were running a little bit late. You know, Paris Ubers are. But we'll do that after the show. And in the meantime, enjoy the show with us. We just finished the Zimmermann show. It was really special. I really loved all the summer vibes that it's always giving, kind of like this dress that I've got going on. Let me show you guys my full outfit. So we've got this cute little shift dress situation, big balloon sleeves. I ended up bringing my Miu Miu kitten heels, which have been such a godsend. Honestly, I wasn't planning to do any major shows because we were just here for a job, but it just worked out because we still have a couple days left in Paris and got invited to the show. And that's kind of how everything all worked out. Hey guys, okay, so I was literally getting into my pajamas about to go to bed, and then my calendar alert went off, and I totally forgot that I have an event tonight. So we are now getting dressed to pop out really quickly for Kilian Fragrance. They're having a cute little soiree at a place called Maison Revka, and it's for the launch of the Old Fashioned fragrance by Kilian. So they sent the fragrance, they sent a little mixer, and these super cute little metal ice cubes that are actually going to be really helpful because I feel like whenever you're making cocktails, these don't melt and they stay super cold. So very excited to try those out when I get home. Let's see what this fragrance is like. Oh wow, that's really good. It's like definitely a gourmand fragrance, and I'm getting some hints of vanilla too. That's really good. Kilian does really good fragrances, by the way. I'm sure you guys have heard of this brand. Rihanna made one of their fragrances super popular, but you guys need to like check out some of their other ones too because they're so like under the radar, but some of the best fragrances on the market. Like they're so unique, and the notes are like really potent without giving you headaches or anything. That just smells like the real thing. So definitely check it out. And I'm a fan of Old Fashioned. Do you want to come try it?
Ooh.
It's good, right? It's a good
gourmand. Very warm, kind of a little sweet. It smells like, is it supposed to mimic the cocktail?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It smells a lot like it though.
It actually does, yeah. I feel like this would be a good date night fragrance because I feel like a lot of guys like Old Fashioned. So if you wear like Old Fashioned on a date.
Life hack.
Life hack. Dating tip 101.
Results may vary.